I'm a strong believer of destiny, and I believe some books come into your life to definitely teach you something. This one book, which I haven't heard much about, did not know, it came into my life, and it's such a hard hitting book that I really loved it. The book today I'm talking about is The Book of George. The Book of George talks about George from his early childhood to his late 30s. And every chapter marks an interesting incident which is happening with his friends, with his mother, with his sister, with his girlfriend. And at times you'll become frustrated what is happening. But then it will hit you hard that yes, this is very real. It's a very hard hitting, real kind of book. George is a case of missed potential. Sometimes in life, we know we have a lot of potential, but often we feel stuck. We're not able to do or deliver how it was supposed to be. There is another case wherein George and Jenny, his girlfriend, they're in a relationship for years and years and years, but they don't commit to each other. There are incidences where you will feel why Jenny doesn't leave George. And there's only one answer that sometimes a person knows and becomes a habit. He becomes the safe space. We can see their flaws, their imperfections, and yet we decide to live with them. But then eventually there are incidents which will make you think, shouldn't this person take some responsibility? There's so many things I felt while reading this book. There are major themes, especially one of inconsistency, where he is inconsistent throughout in the book. Another thing which book talks is about expectation versus reality. What a person thinks he will become and what he becomes. And then opportunities. Even though a person has opportunities, he still is stuck. And while everybody in the world has moved and achieved whatever they are, there's this one person who's still stuck. The book is about the monotony of life. You might feel sometimes while reading that some incidents become boring or monotonous, but then it hit me very hard that yes, that is what the book is about. It talks about the monotony of life. Every day we wake up, do our daily chores, and every day is not as excited as it is shown in the movies. Of life is full of monotony, and that's what the book of George is about. Like it says in the blurb, you can be a George, you might know a George, or you might have incidences where your self conscious shows you that you have some glimpses of George. It's a very beautiful book. I couldn't believe something like this can be written, and I loved it really. If you haven't, you should think about reading it.